Colin Neeman, being filmed by Daddy Cal and instructed by Lynn Blake, aka Yoda, on May the, what do we got? The 7th? No, 6th? 7th, that's right, 7th. Cinco de Mayo was 2 days ago. All right. Had our little Mexican lunch being worked off here by. All right. Pitches to work off a little of the enchilada. And the focus of the afternoon is going to be on the part shots, acquired motion, right forearm level of the ground, executing definite hinge actions with pitch shots, and punch shots with swivel. And that was a punch shot with the swivel into the total motion. So really, as we do this, this whole motion, this whole golf machine motion is built in stages. Stage 1 is chip. 2 feet back, 2 feet through. Left wrist remains flat. The left wrist can remain flat and execute execute one of 3 basic. Well, now we've got all this stuff going on here. Hang in there. And execute one of 3 basic hinge motions. They can be, what would be one motion, Colin? Horizontal, toe of the club down the line. Angled, face of the club across the line. You hear those compressions? And vertical, club face square to the line. So 3 hinge motions, and you can work all that and not get more than 2 feet back and 2 feet through. Which one was that? Did you see the blade?
No, it looked like a vertical.
It was angled. All right. Now we work that to an acquired motion, which is right forearm level of the ground. A little pitch shot into this area. And still, in this pitch shot, I'd like to see your club is still not above the hands. Still below the hands. Once again, you can practice any one of the 3 hinge actions. That was horizontal, the longest travel, right?
Right.
What would be the next longest travel? Angled, right? Right there. You see now that it's angled across the line. And finally, the vertical, which is square to the line. That's the reverse roll feel, and it's kind of awkward. It's a backward motion to the hand, and it's not one you need to employ much. But if you do, then it produces maximum layback of the club face and can be very useful. All right, again, pitch shot then into here. Notice again the club's still not below the hands, above the hands. Next phase would be the punch shot here. This club is still not permitted to go above the hands, but we got a little more zip in that shot. Could you see that? Mm-hmm. Here and there. And now for pitch with a swivel of the left forearm. See, to get out of the follow-through, which is both arms straight, you got to have a way to do that. There has to be a bridge between follow-through and finish. And that bridge is the finished swivel. So now, for the first time, the club is allowed to get above the hands. And we did that by the rotation of these 2 bones in the forearm. Ulnus and the radius, yay team. And again, so, but you can still see there was a definite hit in the shot. It was a crisp, I was boom, right there, and then finished here. And then finally, from there we move into a complete motion. So, hands above the shoulder, shaft, approaching parallel to the ground. So what we did was we worked from a chip to a pitch to a punch with swivel to the finished motion. Just built. And all through impact you had one of those 3 motions, angled, vertical, or horizontal. So that's what I'd like to see you work in there. Right now we're going to go, I want to see the pitch there, and then the punch, a little zip, and then the finished swivel, and then the total motion.